Hello, and welcome to 181 Days. I'm Carrie, I'm taking over the channel from Jack for a moment, and today we're going to talk about a backpack that I'm really excited about, the AER Travel Pack 3. I have the small version. There is a larger version that comes in 35 liters, mine is 28, and I'm going to go through 5 things I really like about this backpack and 2 notes for improvement. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to note as something I like is actually on the back of the backpack, and it's these shoulder pulls. So as you're wearing the backpack, a lot of times I've found that travel bags will kind of sink down and like pull you backwards. With these shoulder pulls, it kind of takes the weight off of your back and pulls it to your shoulders. So it's just a little bit easier on your back, especially as you can tell, this is quite a large backpack, probably got a lot of stuff in it. I use it as kind of the only bag I bring on a trip. So it's usually pretty weighed down, and having those shoulder pulls really kind of takes the weight off of you. I find them really beneficial. I kind of adjust them so I get different options the longer I wear it. So if I'm running through an airport, I want them real snug through my back. If I'm just meandering, maybe I want to loosen it up a little bit, change the weight. Shoulder pulls, really big win for me. Second thing I like is the pockets. We'll insert some footage of all of the pockets because trust me, it's a lot. But I'll go over a couple of my favorites here. The first is this little zipper pocket up front. And I really use this like going through security at an airport. I just slip my phone, my watch, anything I need to quickly take off and I want easy access to. Stick it right in there. It's lined inside, so you don't have to worry about your phone screen getting scratched. Really nice, easy access. There's also a pocket on the side. Again, we'll get some better footage. But this one is great for anything you want quick access to. It's not super big, but you can fit some granola bars, you can fit any, chapstick, whatever it is you need in there. Really great. And kind of the best part about this backpack, if you like to stay organized when you travel, is right here. So there are a ton of pockets. You can use them for whatever you want, and different options for things where you can just slide in and grab. Easy zipper. I usually stick my noise canceling headphones in here, stick some chapstick, my AirPods, cords, anything I know I might want quick access to as I'm traveling. These pockets are really great for that. Third thing I really like is just the general comfort of wearing this backpack. So I already mentioned that the shoulder pulls are really great, but the actual back of the backpack is really breathable. It's got some cushion in it so that as you're wearing it, like your back's gonna get sweaty if you're wearing it and running around, but for the most part, I find that it's pretty cool, very comfortable. I never really got annoyed wearing it or sick of it. So definitely just the overall comfort. The straps are nice and thick so they're not digging into your shoulders, and they're comfortable. They've got some nice give to them. There's a chest strap as well to kind of just adjust how you need to. Really enjoyed wearing this backpack, especially for a long day. So the fourth thing that I really like, and I already mentioned, this is kind of a big backpack. I use it as a weekend pack. It has this pretty large internal pocket here. And this is where I put my clothes. So if I'm using this as a weekend pack and I'm not taking anything else, all of my clothes are going in here. I can fit a couple outfits, pair of jeans, couple t-shirts, whatever I need, pair of shoes even. And that can get kind of bulky. So there's a lot of space here. It can get kind of big. So the thing I really like about this is that there are some side straps, and you can pull these in and tighten the backpack so it'll squish down and compress a little bit. So that can be really useful, especially if you need to slide it under a seat in front of you. It usually fits on most planes. You can get it in there. But I found that with those compressions on the side, there's one on both sides, it actually does shrink down the backpack by an inch or so. So definitely really appreciate those. Fifth thing I like, and this is kind of overall about this backpack, is just the general quality. The material is really nice. The zippers feel really sturdy. I'm certainly not gentle with most of my stuff, and I can yank on these zippers, pull on them, travel with it, and I feel like the backpack is going to stay put together. So it's very well designed. The quality is beautiful. And the design is also part of why I chose to buy this backpack. I thought it was a pretty unique design, especially with that like entirely open pocket, the ability to kind of put whatever you need in it and customize to the trip you're taking. I know for me, when I've used this as my weekend bag, it's been really nice to be able to get into the hotel or wherever I'm staying and open up the backpack and have all of my stuff readily available. So I can either take it out or just leave it in the backpack if I'm not going to use it, and just kind of use that as you would a suitcase in a hotel room. So design and quality on this backpack, top notch in my opinion. So gone over the 5 pros, now on to the 2 areas for improvement. And the first thing I'll say, and I heard about this as I was considering buying this backpack, I saw a lot of reviews that mentioned it, is the zippers. Zippers are great quality, I wouldn't worry about that. But as you can see, there's a lot of them, and they all kind of end up bunched in the same corner. So several times I found myself opening the big pocket when I meant to open the smaller pocket, pulling on the wrong zippers, getting confused about where the zippers were. It's an annoyance. It's not, for me, a reason not to buy the backpack. It's just something I have to get used to, and usually I just pick a side as I'm traveling, move the zippers to one side, and go from there. Again, not a reason not to buy the backpack, but just something to note as you make your choice. Second area for improvement is the size. So the size is one reason to buy the backpack, but it's also something important to consider as you're deciding whether or not this is the right choice for you. So it's a really large backpack. For me, it's not the right backpack to bring when I'm also bringing a suitcase. It's more the backpack I bring when I only want to bring one bag. It's great for that. But considering how bulky it is, it does compress, but not down to the size of a backpack that isn't built for this. So I have another North Face that's really just like a laptop in my headphones backpack. That's great for that. This is a little bit more than you need. It's a little more than I need for, say, an office trip or something along those lines. Great for a weekend bag. To me, not the right bag if I'm looking for a daily bag. But it's not really a con, it's more just consider it as you make your choice for which backpack to buy. So those are my 5 pros and my 2 areas for improvement. I think at the end of the day, this is a great bag. It isn't the cheapest, it's $229. As I mentioned, it's great quality. I don't really flinch at that price because to me it was worth it. I take a lot of weekend trips, so I'll leave Friday after work, come back late on Sunday, and this is really all I need most of the time. So that's a really great benefit to me. I get a lot of use out of this bag, a lot of opportunities for me to kind of just keep moving, not be bogged down by a suitcase. This really covers all the needs I have for that. So tell me what you think. Let me know if you're interested in the bag, if you have any questions, do you think you'll buy this bag for your next weekend trip? Leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, let us know what you think.